What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that I just received and you can see right here, it's my new wing. So let's go ahead and unbox that thing. Alright, so today we're going to keep going on adjusting my tip steering.
Alright, so my tip steering now is hooked out of the brake pulley, obviously, as you can see.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be discovering my new freaking wing that I got right here. The Niviuk Qubik 21m custom color and custom logo. I've been waiting for about, I don't know, maybe 8 weeks. I haven't flown for about 2 weeks, so I'm super excited to finally get it out, kite it a little bit. All right, let's go. This is the wing right here, the box. We do not need it anymore. Let's get the goodness out of the bag. I have been waiting for this thing. It's like Christmas. Do you guys feel this way too? Oh shit. Ooh, look at that black. Oh, look at the shiny. Look at the shiny. Oh, guys, this is so shiny. Oh, I don't want to get it dirty. Patch kit, have one on this one. Nobody forgot it. Special effect. All right, let's get the kiting harness on. Woo! Woo! Look at the wing, baby! All right, guys, so we got officially evicted. That's a wrap. I'll see you guys home or on the field. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're gonna be testing my freaking new wing. A little stressed out, to be honest with you. First time flying my new wing. I haven't had time to kite it a lot. I'll catch you guys up in the air. Let's get it done. I'm gonna land right here. There's a little patch of grass. Oh, there's a lot of glide. Shit!
Bro, it was bumpy as fuck! Woo!
Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Alright, so far we've been watching the video. I just got my new wing, like you guys have been seeing. I've been flying it. It's been pretty amazing so far. So now, one thing that I've been wanting to do is to tie in the 2D steering or the tip steering to my main brake line. I'm gonna try to set up my wing. I'm gonna try to get it done right now. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do a couple flights and keep adjusting and kind of get used to the 2D steering. But that's the plan for now. Let's get the wing out of the bag, lay it out, get the line set up and see how I can make that happen. I've been beach flying with it. Might as well do a little bit of wing shaking to remove the extra sand that might have been going in the cells. Alright guys, so I'm doing it right now. Talking with my friend Shane that is helping me out. So first, I'm gonna take my tip steering right here. I'm gonna mark it where it's actually tied in. This is just some red Sharpie. I know red on red is not smart, but believe me, you can see it. I'm gonna undo that knot right here. All right, it is right here. I'm gonna remove it from the pulley and I'm gonna tie it to the brake right here. Up, and it should come right here. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so my tip steer right now is hooked out of the brake pulley, obviously, as you can see. You can notice that the tip steer line is definitely not engaging. It's way looser than the brake line. That clearly shows that it's not engaging, and that's the factory length. Now as I grab it, you see there's at least like a good 7 to 8 inches of slack before it engages. Check out how much there is by my hand. There's almost like 7 to 8 inches of slack. Shit is bumpy! Like, what the fuck was that? So sketch. So bad, bro. Alright, so today we're gonna keep going on adjusting my tip steering line because I've been doing some test flight. It was at 7 inch, which is about the factory, and now I went to 10 inch and it's still not enough, so I'm gonna go 11.5, or should I just go 11? So this is what I have right now. This is my brake toggle, and this is my tip steer that goes all the way over there to the tip, and it goes right here. So I made my knot right here. Okay, so I'm gonna untie this. I'm gonna measure 11 because it used to be 10. I'm not gonna remove the line from the toggle right here. I'm gonna go to 11 right now. I'm gonna mark 11. It's right here. I found this online. I'm just gonna follow that. So the way it goes, what I'd like to do is I go here to my second mark. I put it right on the bottom just to keep it right here in place. I'm gonna do a first knot, and that's not the one that is gonna secure the line. Okay, I'm gonna tie it real tight. Make sure I keep the mark in the very bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna do my paragliding knot. So first I'm gonna create my little buckle right here. All right, so I have my buckle, the first one. You see how this one is on top right here, looping. I'm gonna make it tight, close to my toggle. Then I'm gonna take this one, this extra one. I'm gonna pass it from behind, right here, and then behind this one right here. Slow around, back in front, and I'm just gonna pull tight. And that's it. This is not supposed to go anywhere. Now I'm gonna do the same to the other riser. I'm still getting used to this wing. If I can give you a couple feedback about it so far, speed is definitely feels faster than the Link 2, no question asked. Takeoff, I take off in neutral when it comes to the trim, and it just wants to go up right away. I used to be kind of like a little like iffy about the Neo wind in general, especially at the beach where you can't really run. There's so much sand, it's hard to step. With this wing, it's crazy. You do one step, the wing is up, you get on the power right away. When before I had to do a couple steps in order to make sure the wing was above my, was above me correctly. With this one, it's different. Like you step forward and it just goes up, check the surge, power, and then you're out of there. Landing, so much for authority. Crazy, insane. Now again, with the tip steering tied in, because it's not 2D steering, it kind of makes it a 2D steering, but it's not the idea of it. There's more to it. But long story short, what it does, tip steering, it allows you to make correction when you're flying full speed, fully accelerated without using the brakes, which you shouldn't when you're fully accelerated, trimmed down or speed bar. So it really is just tied in to the tip, like really to the very, very far tip of the wing. Let me show you now. That's the tip right here. See this? Tip steer, the very tip of the wing. So now whenever you tie your tip steer to your brake, when you use it in right here, as you start pulling down, the first thing that should react is the tip itself, like the first inch and a half, and then after that is brake. I mean, it's all the entire trailing edge with the tip included. That's why it gives you more dynamic turn if you have your hands in. Then you can have your hands out, which engage tip a little bit later, or you can have just your hand across where it mostly will engage only the tip, right? If you put it across right here, but not so much of the brakes. But remember, your brake line on that wing, on the Qubik specifically, is linked to the entire trailing edge all the way to like maybe like 5 inches from the tip itself. So you have the last line right here from the brake, that is right here, and then maybe 5 inch further you have the tip steer. So if you're pulling brake, the tips are already coming in a little bit. It's just more fun once you dial it in, the whole like hands in, hands out, across, and all those stuff. So remember, once you tie in your tip steer, if you have your hands in during your takeoff or landing, it might add some roll to the wing, because that's the purpose of just the tip itself. So you want to make sure when you're adding pressure when you're taking off, you want to have your hands out, and same when you're adding pressure when you're landing, you want to have your hands out, because if you have your hands in, it might add some roll during your landing. It may be a little funky. But anyway, I think that's it for this video. Obviously, we're gonna have a part 2, part 3, part 4 as I get used to the wing, as I get more comfortable, and as I keep adjusting and finding the right setting. Once I have the right setting for the 21m Qubik, I will let you know exactly how far you need to tie it in and how you tie it in properly. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If there's anything I forgot or anything I'm not doing right or that is not safe, please also let me know in the comment section down below. Do you have 2D steering? Do you have tip steering? How do you like to fly with it? I'm just really curious about how you guys use it, because for me it's brand new and I'm really just trying to get into it and get used to it. Anyway, I'll be posting a video next week, so don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment, leave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to stay bad.